Heyo Rad-poles, back at it again with another speed paint. This time I'll be bringing back our long-awaited Frogs with Jobs series, starting with our extremely talented artist boy. Aw, look at him go. He's so creative and full of inspiration. Color me jealous, my mind's a bit more plagued in Star Trek fanfiction and Final Fantasy. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. I'm just trying to share my power level with you and how exuberantly high it is. On a scale of rad-poling to frickin' frog level, where are you at? I'm about at, give me a frog egg in these trying times. I added the short sketch of the little dude's design at the beginning. I just thought it would be cute to see where I came from and where he went. Where am I coming, where am I go? Cotton Eye Joe. It did end up changing a little bit as the drawing went on. Mainly I decided he just needed an apron to hold all those overly expensive art supplies and those comically large paintbrushes. Speaking of all those fun details, I had a lot of fun adding all the little bits and bobs to this one. As a socially unacceptable art kid myself, I drew a lot of inspo from my own art collections and my class experiences. The little room he's in is based off of one of my old painting rooms in college, minus all the crippling debt and self-loathing of the choices I'd made to get there. His is a lot more homey and much more conducive to not stifling the creative process. Nothing against my art professors, of course. They were just more interested in professing their hatred of the art community and everything about it, honestly. But not this little froggy fellow. He's ignited and excited to leave paint critics divided. What do you all think he's painting? I think it's gonna be like... He doesn't seem like an abstract boy, but he could be. Or maybe like cubism. He doesn't have any ears. He could be one of those Toad Picasso types. With the addition of that easel and the little metal stool to hold the paint palette, never for sitting. Heaven forbid I admit I have human needs. I based a lot of this off of that old paint classroom. Compositionally anyway, the newfound wonder and creative dynamicism are definitely new and didn't come with the actual art degree. Goes to show, finding that one thing you actually enjoy drawing, like frogs, does a lot to actually make you want to draw. Real funny how that works, isn't it? So here's me telling you to be free. Watch those videos that ignite those creative juices. Hecky, leave yourself open for any kind of inspiration. You know what I've been watching lately? Those Clean My Room With Me videos, which is actually the inspiration of adding this art cart to the background. If that genre of video has taught me anything, it's that all art kids have that art cart. So much so that I've made it part of one of my bingo sheets when I watch those videos. Get those dotting tools out and keep your eyes peeled for salt lamps, fake plants, and what else rhymes with that? I didn't realize I was gonna rhyme, oh my goodness. And collage walls. Oh, and like those LED lights that they have on their walls. Wait a second. Oh no. But then... Who here got a bingo? Does it still count when my art cart holds more video games than art supplies? Anyways, back to the art. I was trying to tie the pieces together. I have an idea for a full series, so I wanted to have some repeating elements through all of them. This one and the little library lad before him have a lot of ivy, apparently, and rain, which I guess makes that ivy grow, or at least it would if it wasn't indoors. Science. I would repeat both those elements going forward, but there are a few of these frogs with jobs that I see that wouldn't do well in a perpetual downpour. No one likes wet socks, frocks, or tube tops, after all. Do you guys have any suggestions for some repeating elements? Oh, the other thing I wanted to ask. This little boy and the library lad before him are obviously little green guys, but frogs come in so many varieties and I just love them all. Should I do different ones, like maybe a poison dart frog, or like a toad? I know that's not technically a frog, but I just think they're so cute. Or a rain frog? Those are the ones that scream. I feel like there's some correlations to be made between what kind of frog they are and what kind of job they do. But what do you rad-poles think? Give me an idea of what frogs do what jobs, or hobs, as in hobbies, because that technically is what these are. They're not all occupational. I have a few more planned currently, like a little barista frog and maybe a little astronomer. I also have a little skater bro. He's wearing like a beanie. And like the ones before, I'm probably going to make prints of them and then have matching stickers, just because I thought it was so cute the last time. I have them all on my Etsy, by the way, should any of you actually be froggily inclined, but no pressure. If you're on the fence about quality, here's a little quality insurance for you, in the form of a true customer testimony. Bones, what do you think of our little artist frog? Right. Thank you, Bonesy Girl, for your input. This is the cat I can trust, considering the other one eats foam. Here's about where I add in those magical glowy floating orbs that I had in the last picture as well. Those would work as another repeating element that I was looking for. I mean, it does a lot to make it look more lit, as those youths would say. But in other news, paint is delicious though, am I right? Look at these little paint drops. All the little highlights and shadows just make me want to eat them. It's like that scene in Aristocats where Toulouse is painting. That paint always made me so hungry. Tell me you're mentally ill without telling me you're mentally ill. Or at least, not neurotypical. Would a neurotypical person do this? My mental void likes to show itself in painting hundreds of tiny ivy leaves, just like I did in the last one. You never really get sick of it, I guess. What used to be, oh my god, I can't stop drawing these leaves, has now turned into, oh my god, you're so talented and detail-oriented. Good jobby. With that hobby. And my god, that paint looks globby. Yum. With a few more fine lines to that foliage and a couple more highlights here and there, this picture is done. Thanks again for sticking around for another speed paint, really appreciate it. All 35 of you, oh my goodness, we're really moving up in the world. Please keep up those comments and your support. I'm such an energy vampire, thank you. But thanks again for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.